Two Broke Dudes approve.
Welcome back, everybody, to another fantastic episode of Two Broke Dudes.
Two Broke Dudes.
Like I was saying before we interrupted last time, we should hashtag that. Hashtag our thing, Two Broke Dudes. Put us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Get us trending.
Get us trending.
Get us trending. But today, we're going to discuss, I decided we'd kind of talk about the video game reviews versus movie reviews and why movies that get terrible reviews are number one at the box office and games that get terrible reviews are literally what you would think are terrible and don't sell.
Well, yeah, that would only make sense, right?
So, the perfect example I thought of this today was something along the lines of, Transformers. Awful.
Okay.
It's like a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think like two, or the recent ones, because I think one has like a 50. But even then, it's still, to Rotten Tomatoes scale, it's considered rotten. This franchise has become $1 billion gross. It always opens at number one.
Well, it's got Michael Bay.
Okay.
And it had Megan Fox.
Okay, yes. But, but it's terrible. That's what I'm saying. Everyone says it's terrible. Everyone still goes and sees these movies because they're terrible.
I like them.
I like them too, actually. I have all of them on Blu-ray.
So then maybe it's the critics' fault.
But then you have video games. Video games that come out and get terribly reviewed usually tank. There are those, very few games that get good reviewed and then they get traction or, kind of word of mouth. Oh, no, you should play this. But for the most part, if a game gets reviewed badly, it usually is dead. It's dead in the water. It's like that. That's the kind of like,
especially with like indie games, like indie movies, even if they like fail or get like a terrible score on Rotten Tomatoes, they still have a shot of coming around as a movie.
Yeah.
Even as a cult classic for some people. Compared to games like, I'm sorry if critics says Hotline Miami would have sucked. I bet you right now I probably wouldn't have played it unless it was free.
No, I'm with you.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my God.
That's so hilarious.
That was. Anyways, yeah, I know, I agree with you. If it came out and it reviewed poorly, I bet you everyone would be like, I'm not buying it. It's gonna die. Dead. Series is dead.
Oh yeah.
I just was wondering. I'm just curious. Like, I don't know. Like, why is that? If a movie gets reviewed poorly, why does that not die? If a movie gets reviewed poorly, insert like the Divergent series, the Twilight series, Transformers, all these movies.
Previews.
But games have previews too.
Really good previews.
So do games. Did you not think the Order previews were really good?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Okay.
I killed.
Okay.
In my mind, that thing was DOA, Dead on Arrival.
Okay. Anyways, but like, okay, so like, what's another game? What's another trailer?
Assassin's Creed 2. I saw that
so
trailer,
good.
and I thought, this game is going to be awesome. I didn't like Assassin's Creed 2. Actually, no. Assassin's Creed 2 I loved. It was Brotherhood. I saw the trailer for that, and I was like, oh man, already amped up from Assassin's Creed 2. This is going to be awesome, and I didn't like it. It was good. It was the same thing, though. It was boring.
Wait, Assassin's Creed 2 from Brotherhood?
No, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed 2 was great.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. That's how I felt about 3 after playing Assassin's Creed 3. I got super burnt on that game. The 1-4.
Well, you don't want to play Pirate Ship? Or Baby Pirate Ship, and then play Assassin's Creed 4 Ultimate Pirate Ship?
Yeah, well, see, that was the thing. Is like, so I picked up Assassin's Creed 4 because I did the Amazon buy 2 get 1 for free.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, I burnt on 3, but I'll play it because it's, but came with the buy 2 get 1, and I actually really loved the place. I really loved it. I actually platinumed Assassin's Creed 4.
You got problems, man.
I thought it was great.
I'm sure it was. They're good game.
They redeemed themselves, and I think it's the same thing with Assassin's Creed Unity, where they really dropped the ball. But I hope Victoria
the next one will
is going to be
really
good.
good.
Exactly.
I want something more current.
They said they're never going current.
I'll take like World War One.
The most current you'll get, they said, was Watch Dogs. That's the most current. You don't like Watch Dogs? That was another game I platinumed.
Yeah, you just platinum every game, don't you, Travis? Gonna talk about the platinum trophies that you can hang up on your metaphorical trophy shelf.
I do. I said that I polished my platinums.
You polish your PlayStation 4? Oh, yeah.
All 39 of those potties. Work on my 40.
You have 39? You have no life.
I have the 40th coming, actually.
What game?
Gonna be the Order, probably.
You're the worst.
Gonna be the Order.
How many of those platinums are like bull platinums? Like, they're BS platinums. Like, you played a game because it was easy, so you could platinum it.
Walking Dead.
Oh.
Yeah, Walking Dead only the first time around. The first time around it was for actually the following 2 times. So the first time was on PS3.
Did you play it on 3 different systems?
Yes, I did.
You get out. I'm done. We're not even going down this road. So Travis has got platinum trophies, but it's like he has steroids while using to get those platinum trophies.
So The Walking Dead on PS3, it was because I borrowed my friend's game version of it. You know, back when you on PS3 you could log in other people's accounts.
Yeah.
So I did that with Walking Dead because I'm like, I don't really care for this game. I don't care for adventure games, but it's an easy platinum. I heard you just gotta play through the game. So I played it and I liked it actually, and I was surprised. And then it came out on the Vita when we bought it during that sale.
Yep.
$5 on the Vita. I'm like, I'll give it another go because I enjoyed it that much. I'm like, and it's an easy plat. Then on PS4, I had no intention of getting it. It was the fact that I bought the Telltale collection, which was Walking Dead Season 1, Walking Dead Season 2, Wolf Among Us, Game of Thrones, and Tales of the Borderlands, all for $45. All of them.
That's cheap.
$110 is how much that bundle cost for them. $110. So they put it on sale when for the week of release, $44. I was like, I can't pass that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so that's why I replayed. So I replayed all the Season 1 again, and I played Season 2.
Of course you did.
But anyways, we are way off what we were talking about. I don't know. I just found it interesting because I was looking at it. I just was thinking about it. Like a lot of movies that get reviewed terribly usually still sell.
Well, look at what is it? No, not Haunted House. Scary Movie 5. Haunted House 1 and 2. Both of those movies, budgets super low.
Oh, Paranormal Activity? Or no, wait, what are you talking about? The actual scary movies?
Yeah, Scary Movie 5.
Oh, that movie. Yeah,
and a Haunted House 1 and 2.
Dirt cheap. That's right.
They were given $5 million to make Haunted House 1. And they were like, okay.
I thought it was his own money, wasn't it?
$5 million all the same. And anywho, it's so little to make a money. I mean, you get 100,000 people.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the thing. At that point, you make a profit regardless. Like you make $6 million profit. I mean, not necessarily a sequel, but it's profit. I mean,
well, they did make a sequel.
Yeah, they did. I bet you they have a third one in the works as well.
Well, that's the thing.
That was going to eventually probably taper it off. Now at this point, I feel now that everyone knows what to expect.
Well, I feel like those movies that do really bad or get, voted bad, are sometimes like people don't even buy into the critics anymore. Because there are some movies that critics, say, no, this is going to be a bad movie. And I come out like, that was a really good movie. Like, American Hustle.
Oh,
didn't do great.
That was a good
one. It didn't do great, though, on Tomatoes.
Yeah.
It was positive.
No,
but it wasn't like, oh, yeah, you got to go see this movie.
But see, I feel like that's yet again a critic thing. Where, like, you have the same thing with the video game industry. I feel like the video game industry is trying to be too much like movies where an indie game comes out and they're just like, oh, this is the best thing in the world. Gone Home.
Yeah.
Perfect example. Gone Home, I'm sorry, is the most boring game in the world. Have you played it?
Boring.
Have you played it?
I bought it.
Oh my gosh, it's so boring. Like mainly because everyone's raving. Oh, it's 2 hours long, but it's the best 2 hours you'll ever play.
Isn't it $10
it's
regularly?
Yeah, it's like it's such an incredible story and blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, I'll give it a try. So I shared accounts with my buddy for Steam, tried it out because he bought it. Beat it, within 2 hours. It wasn't very difficult. It's just you just walk around a house, and then by the end of it, I kind of sat there. And I'm like, really? Spoilers? She's a lesbian.
That's the best thing you can do for the story.
Exactly. That was the thing. It started off as a horror game. Like it's like, where's creepy? Where's my parents? Where's my sister? And then you find out, oh, parents are just on vacation. I'm home early, and my sister ran off with her lesbian lover. Cool.
Yeah.
That was the game. Like, I could not...
Yo, the new wave of thinking,
But that's what I'm saying. And then I was reading all the comments, and everyone's just saying, why are critics praising this game so much? I feel like it's...
Well, because it's one of those games like, okay, let's put it this way. If you're Democrat, Republican, whatever, if you get behind something that's positive all around, like, let's say, for example, education, nobody's going to be like...
so it's just going to be... You're following the mainstream. Oh, it's so great. All the critics love it.
Well, no. Because if you're like, whatever political party you believe in, oh yeah, we should really do things for the students or the kids of this generation. Let's put more money into education. Nobody's going to be like, oh no, we shouldn't put money into education. Let those kids just rot. Like, nobody's going to say that.
Yeah.
At least it'd be very rare. Compared to, like, the Gone Home game, nobody's going to be like, oh, this message in this game is terrible. It's like, oh, well, why do you think that way? Like, they can get flagged for it.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is, though, the game just sucks.
That's the thing that sucks. That's the thing is that
it's
sucks.
not a game. It's
not a game. It's a walking
interactive.
Did you see the Steam tag?
Yeah.
Someone tagged it as walking simulator on the Steam tags.
It's true though.
And
now they're like getting tons of money for their next game.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing, and like everyone, and people, like all the critics. But the funny thing is, everyone wanted Gone Home on consoles and everything. But yet again, I feel like it was only the critics. All the comments, people of the regular average Joe person was like, "Why? This is boring.
Well, it got canceled, didn't it?
Yeah, because the company that was financing them for the console version like went under, or they're in financial
problems.
Well,
that probably helped everybody out because I think people would have bought it and then they would have been like, "This is crap," and they would have rated it. Like Steam has it rated high, but I think the community, like on PlayStation, like
Xbox, PlayStation, would have been completely.
Well, you have people,
what the fuck is this?
Not that they don't like content, but they would have eaten it up and they would have been like, "What is this?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I paid $10 for this crap."
Yeah, it just.
And it's not that it's a bad game in its own right. It's just
no. I think it's getting too much. It's getting more hype than it should. It's getting a typical like. I feel like everyone's praising it, but they're not saying why they're praising it. Then when you find out, they're like, "What'd you think?" You know, it's like, "Oh, yeah, she's a lesbian. So what?" And it's like, yeah, that's so cool. Rights, right? We're pressing right banners on you now. It's like, nah. And that's why I feel like critics really pushed it. Is because that thought that they all jumped on that band. I don't know. Anyways,
maybe.
But that's another example of like.
Critics' differences between movies and games.
Yeah, but that one was weird. And then like Sonic. Everyone knows Sonic. Sonic. Got that Sonic? Everyone knows Sonic, but those games get reviewed awful. Like, what is it? They said the recent one, Sonic Boom, was literally the worst selling Sonic game they've ever had. Less than 100,000 units sold across like 4 platforms or something.
I just don't get why Sonic is like the big thing. Like, I'm sorry, I'd take Shenmue and Phantasy Star over Sonic any day.
Sonic was Sega's rival to Mario. You know,
yeah, he's obviously not doing well compared to Phantasy Star. I want Phantasy Star, Sega.
Get that PSP too.
What?
Phantasy Star Portable 2.
PSP 2. PSP.
No, you get it on the Vita. PSP 2, Phantasy Star Portable 2.
We're going to be talking about this later. But anyway.
But I mean, I don't know. I just found it interesting. Like, it's very much double standard. I mean, there are those Reddit stuff. There's
Reddit.
There are those random selection of movies and games that tank, where it gets reviewed awful and it does tank, and then or it gets reviewed poorly and it does sell well, A good example is I honestly think The Order sold well. I think. I mean, it charted. It was at the top of the charts for release. The few weeks it was released.
Yeah.
So I think that game. I think it sold fine. I mean, it probably didn't make enough back for the production of it, but I think it made.
Well, it's all about making a PlayStation 2. It's enough to make back their losses and pay their workers, and to get enough fan base for number 2, where the fan base will only get bigger.
Yeah. I mean, but that's like the one thing. But other than that, like most games, like if it gets reviewed poorly. I mean, that's the other thing is video game players. I feel are so much more cynical than movie goers. Like I go home, and I talk about movies like like you were saying, Transformers. Yeah. Transformers gets reviewed awfully, but we're still like, hey, we'll go see it. It's a fun little popcorn flick,
I think Ant-Man's going to do terrible. Like, I honestly, it's not going to do terrible.
I
think critics are going to chew that movie out. And that movie's going to do incredibly well.
I'm going to name drop a little on one of the other podcasts I listen to. If you've heard of it, it's the Game Over Greggy Show. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of that?
Nope.
Yeah, so one of the guys on there, he put
Is it like a group? Is it like 2 guys like us?
No, it's like it's 4 guys.
Okay. Oh, wait, that's our problem. We have 2 more guys.
Well, no, so they were talking about it. They were discussing it. So, sorry about that before we got interrupted there. But anyways, on the Game Over Greggy Show, they were saying, one guy was saying how that all the movies keep making more and more money. One of them is going to pop it, and it's just going to be that, almost billion, or 800, 900 million, and then there's just going to be that stinker that's just, and he was like, and I agree with him, he thinks it's going to be Ant-Man.
I think it's going to be Ant-Man. I just feel like Ant-Man's going to be bad.
Well, the thing is, Guardians of the Galaxy is that fluke. No one knows or gives a crap about Ant-Man except for comic book goers, who they know him as Hank Pym, the creator of Ultron, which everything's kind of changed now, and now they're dealing with the second version of him. Hank Pym's Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
So they're going with the second version of Ant-Man. But yet again, no one cares. Like, that's the thing is, Guardians of the Galaxy was that kind of it got reviewed super well, and it was that word of mouth that it's like, oh, well, it's like the comic book version of Star Wars, or this globe-trotting band of misfits that's funny and, you know, not as serious as Star Wars, but still serious and good. And then you go to Ant-Man. I just don't think anyone gives a crap. I mean, even my girlfriend got one on to see Guardians of the Galaxy. Ant-Man, I think she's just like, that's stupid.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go see Ant-Man. I will go see Ant-Man, and I think a lot of people will go see Ant-Man, but they're not gonna be happy with it, or they're not gonna feel happy about it going in, like, confident. Not with, like, Guardians of the Galaxy, or seeing an Iron Man, or you know, one of the mains, one of the top ones. But
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I think they're hoping to bank on high-profile actors, Paul Rudd and Michael Douglas.
Yeah. Well, Paul Rudd's really, you know, popular. And
he can carry a film. He's funny. He's definitely funny. But yeah, I just don't think anyone's going to care about Ant-Man. Like, it's the same with Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is a good actor. He does good films. But at the same time, it's just no one cares about the films he does.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not no one cares about about him. I think it's just they don't care for his films.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I think we should wrap it up there. We've gone all over the place with this one. So,
anywho, tell us what you guys think. Give us a like, subscribe if you could.
Yeah, give us the usual. Remember, everyone, like, subscribe, love all our videos. We have tons of videos up, tons of content here.
Yeah, tons.
We're starting a new town to push our other stuff as well. Plug that in there as our new website, Trapped in a Box. Check that out. It's gonna go up every Tuesday. Gonna try and make something of that. Hopefully, it's yet again low budget series, so it's not talking. It's gonna hopefully try to make it a series, a little funny series.
Yeah.
But we got kinks to work out of it. That's for sure. So,
but watch, give it a shot.
Check it out. See what you let us know what you like, if you hate it, all that kind of. Give us feedback. Until then, guys,
Still to them.
stay rich in us.